Welcome to Out the Trunk with Jordan and Darius. My name is Darius. That's D's all up in your area on all socials.
And I'm Jordan. That's Jordan B. Writing on all socials.
This is our segment where we let you guys know what's on our mind, what we've seen on the internet, what we're thinking about. And I wanted to start off by saying, I had this written down about a week ago, and something just happened that makes it even more topical. First of all, it was
Okay.
regarding the Bruno album, but this just happened to me,
Okay.
and I just got delivered some new Jordan 4s.
Gotcha. Yeah, I
And a
saw those.
friend, love him to death, he'll hear the show, so he'll get it. But he just replied with, I hate the fucking purple on those. As a Laker fan, that shit pissed me off so much. And I was just like, what do you, okay.
Yeah.
What, what, what am I supposed to do with that? I just
Yeah,
spent
I will
$300 on
say,
this shit. Was clearly I
nah, I feel
disagree.
you. I feel you. But you know what is funny though? So I was playing 2K today, and like the purple and yellow is different than the purple and gold. Like I do know exactly what he's talking about. So I do get what he's saying though. But
That's not the
that is
point.
funny
The
that he
point
said that. Nah, I feel you. I feel
is
you.
that a couple weeks ago, a friend, and I'm a big Bruno Mars fan.
Yeah.
And a coworker also is a big Bruno Mars fan, which makes sense. He makes office Christmas party music.
Yes.
And the new album to me is just not good. I just
Yeah, that's
don't
what I
find
heard.
it. It's
Everybody
just
said that.
he just sounds really honest. It sounds like AI wrote it.
Yeah.
And I think the album dropped Friday. I listened to it, didn't like it, didn't think anything of it. And like Wednesday, she asked me if I listened to the album yet. And I was
Mhm.
like, yeah, how'd you think about it? And she just loved it. And I just remember thinking to myself, I'm gonna just let her have it. What
Yeah,
do I
yeah,
get out of
yeah,
telling her it's trash?
yeah.
Like I just so I guess my larger point is
I
that
feel you.
sometimes just let people have things.
Let people enjoy things. Yeah.
Because I just some people like she's not asking for a music critic,
Correct.
and she was just enthused about this album. And she's like, I've listened to
Hmm.
it on loop and
Since I got it,
I
and
bought tickets and I on nonstop
yeah.
all weekend. My mom says it tastes like a margarita on a beach and da 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 da. And I'm just like, what would I gain out of telling her I thought it was terrible?
Yeah, you just look like an asshole. You do.
So, people out there, sometimes it's okay to just let people have things. There's no point in someone purchases something.
Okay.
They've already told you they purchased it by posting it.
You've seen the right, you've seen the footage. Yep.
What do you get out of telling them it's trash? I don't get. I don't understand. I just didn't know what I was supposed to respond to with that. So,
Flame emoji.
yeah, I just, I think I just went. I'm sorry for disappointing you. I think is what I said.
Because what else can you do?
What the fuck you want me to say, man? You want to talk about the anime kids?
Yeah. So, I mean, do we want to start off with the Michael B. Jordan of it all, or do you want to just do the general
No.
topic?
So, I forget who said it, and
Okay.
but it was just kind of like there's always a periodic internet conversation about the anime kids,
Hmm.
the comic book kids,
Right.
the nerds, and
Yeah.
they're always resenting the fact that they were bullied in school because they weren't cool or they were acting white or whatever.
Right.
And I'm of two minds on it. One, I'm not gonna sit up here and lie and say we didn't bully them kids. We, as in me, I can't speak. I was, like we did. I was there. Those kids were bullied.
Yeah, they were.
Two, but also you pushing 40. What are we talking about? Like you up.
Yeah.
Comic books have basically ruined the music movie industry. Yeah, every movie you've ever wanted has come out. No one can even make good movies anymore because you every last one of them has come out.
Because
You
IP is like banned by the movie industry.
you commandeered every good actor and actress's career for a decade. I don't
That
know.
is
When's the last
true.
time you've seen oh boy, who was supposed to be Blade? I haven't even seen him.
Mahershala, yeah.
Like, what do you complain? Like, what?
Last thing I saw him in was that Jurassic Park movie. Well, actually, I didn't see it. I saw the trailer, but yeah, I think you fair point.
What are they mad about?
Well, I didn't see the post, so I don't
Well, I mean, you,
know.
you don't. You're not familiar with the
Or just
discourse.
the gen. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm more familiar with the the acting white discourse. That like the people do use revisionist history on that because niggas did get picked on for that, and that is a real thing. And that's like that same joke still get kids are still getting that today. Like the jokes ain't even changed in 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So that is a real thing. The anime shit, I mean, we did laugh at them. We didn't bully. We made fun of them, but we didn't bully them. It was more so just like, why are you running through the hall like Naruto? Why did you not shower today? You know what I'm
I think that's
saying?
revisions. We bullied them for the anime. It was not about the weird shirts and the smells. Like if you could not just sit in 10th grade and play Pokemon in class and not get
Well,
teased about it. That's
that's
just
true.
true.
That's true. Uh,
Um, Acting white thing. I mean, look, my cousins from the other side of the tracks would call me professor, and
yeah,
whatever. I just don't
right,
like.
right,
Kids say the darndest things, and people
for
need
sure.
to move along from their childhood hangups. I don't. Uh, Michael B. Jordan
Yeah,
was in the right for accosting that woman who bullied
he
him,
was.
and you won. I don't know what else
He
to
did. He did.
say.
He definitely won, literally. But you know what? It is interesting though. So I was scrolling TikTok today, and everybody's been obviously celebrating, really happy for him for winning the Oscar. We'll talk about that. We have a segment for that, guys. I promise. And then also, so people have been telling stories about Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan with their experiences with them. When they were basically insignificant. Not when Michael B. and Coogler were insignificant. When the respective person was considered insignificant in the industry, and
Yeah,
kind of the way they still treated them like a person, and just them genuinely being kind people. And I saw this guy post a story. He's like, actually, my dad was a uh, vice principal of a performing arts high school in Newark, New Jersey. And he goes, because it was performing arts school, they were in school 12 months a year instead of he didn't have summers off. So he was like, when I have my summer breaks, I'd go to school with him and hang out with the kids and shit, whatever. And he said one kid always like looked after me, showed me the ropes. We hooped every day. We became really good friends over the summer break. And I was really sad that I was never going to see him again. And my dad said, "Well, he's actually going to be in a movie coming out this fall called Hardball." And it was Michael B. Jordan. And when he learned that, he was like, "Oh man, like tell me more about him. Like, does he have a lot of friends? Is he really popular? Whatever." So his dad goes, "Actually, no, he's really struggling. It's like he has a kind of a tough time. The kids really give him a lot of shit because a lot of them are jealous. He's at a performing arts school and he's already in movies and stuff, so they don't really treat him that well." Um, and so he was saying, be, basically more of the story was like, be nice because you never know what that kid you pick on grows up to be. But I thought that was a pretty cool story, and also just interesting that kids at performing arts school would give shit to the actor kid. Like that's kind of crazy, but
that is very weird.
um,
I've said on the podcast before, I think bullying is good. Bullying builds character. Um, and it's okay if you were bullied a little bit. Maybe that was what he needed to hear. Maybe the pretty girl telling him he was a loser got him back in the lab, you know?
well, we did see that picture of him at the basketball game, and it's been up for him ever since.
What? Okay, look, Lori Harvey's obviously she's her, right?
Yeah,
But people acted like Michael B. Jordan wasn't, an
was
A-list
nothing
actor.
before that. Right? Yeah, yeah. Like he
I
wasn't
think,
him.
I don't know if he's been public with anything, but I'm certain his dating life is
Right.
fine. Uh,
For sure. I'm sure. I'm sure his mom is like overwhelmed by the stories he has.
People were like, "Oh my God, he's so devastated." I'm like, I'm sure he doesn't feel great, but I think he will do okay.
I think he'll land on his feet. Yeah.
I imagine his DMs are a war zone. Uh, he can't
I
open
don't
his
even want
phone
to
in
think about
any
this. I'm about to
public.
say, I don't even want to think about the smut that man gets on a daily basis.
I doubt he even runs
Well, yeah, true, true.
his own socials.
Socials.
So
Yeah.
yeah, man, bullying builds character. We took bullying out of the schools, and I don't think that was for the best. I think we should go back to it. Fights in the schoolyard, bullying.
Yeah.
It made us better men. So you
Helpful, a
want
helpful roasting does build character.
I'm full all on bullying, man. Like just stuff them in lockers. Just some like because
I don't know, man. I seen that episode of Degrassi, man, and we know how that ended up with Drake in a wheelchair.
okay. But a little roughhousing is also good.
Yeah.
Swirlies, stuff them in lockers.
Well, I
As a
never did
kid
any of that,
who
but
who I dished it out, I received it, and I like to
mhm.
think that I'm better for it. Our high
I
school
will
was
say, if you are gonna be a bully, please be nice to the quiet, weird kids, just for the sake of everyone, you know.
well, I don't
Um,
think anyone listening to us is of bullying age.
Fair. I hope not. We mark our shit not for kids, so
um, you know, um, I hope you're not 40 years old talking about I'm a bully. I just, I
And if you are, you
sincerely,
should drive into traffic blindfolded.
you need to go somewhere and start a family, man.
Yeah, man. Grow up. High school's over.
You want to talk about overstimulation?
Yeah. So I was scrolling on the Twitterverse the other day, and I saw this tweet that really, it's been on my mind ever since I saw it, to be honest. It goes as follows. We're overstimulated and we don't even notice. Netflix while eating, reels in the bathroom, music while cooking, podcasts on walks. We consume by default, not by intention. You keep filling every gap, then wonder why you feel foggy and unmotivated. Boredom and silence are the real growth drivers. They give you space to think and create. That's when solutions show up for problems that have been stuck for months. Leave some room. Yes, I wanted to get your thoughts on that. Figure that'd be a good topic.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
I think everybody needs to learn how to be bored again.
Yeah.
And constant stimulation, and not only stimulation of the lowest common just slop.
Hmm.
Watch me eat 6 hot dogs in a minute. Like, what is like, how is that? And I'm
Yeah.
not, I'm guilty too. Like before I go to bed, it's YouTube Premium.
Hmm.
Um, and I try to make sure that it's at least of some quality. Like I'll watch DIY projects, guy building a
Okay.
shed or cooking.
Yeah.
I like to cook or travel bloggers, different things like that. It's not all the
Hmm.
way slop. But no, I
Yeah.
mean it's probably better for me to just sit there with my thoughts or even read a book or do something like that. I
Hmm.
think I don't watch a lot of TV. But I scroll my phone like anyone else, and
Yeah.
it's not good. I took Twitter. So I have remote days and I have in office days. And in office days, I put the Twitter app on my phone. And
Gotcha.
office and remote days, I just take it off because I'd rather be doing something else.
Hmm.
And it's insane how much better my attention span is when I don't have Twitter on my phone.
Yeah.
And I know I've said that on the pod before, but like you can feel it return. Just like a
Hmm.
couple hours without it, you can feel your attention span return. So, um, what do you think about it?
Yeah, I think it's uh I agree with it. It really resonated with me, especially the part about like the space to create. I think like I come up with a lot of ideas like writing and just other creative endeavors when I'm usually when my mind has time to wander. Like when I'm working, but like I'm working in silence, I come up with a lot of shit. But of course, I don't have time to actually do the idea at that point because I have to work. So I'll try to jot it down and hope that I, remember everything when I have the space to actually go and work on it. Or like, a lot of, when I'm in the shower, I'll ideas and lines and poems and so on and so forth will come to me and I'll be like, oh shit, I gotta like jump out and like make a voice note or make a voice memo or something so I can, have that to work on later. That's definitely something that I've, try to be cognizant of for sure. Like I think usually for the most part on like Sundays or Saturday afternoons, I'll make time to just like sit in silence. Like I'll maybe scroll social media, but I won't have a bunch of noise or stimulation going on. Like I'll just keep the TV off and I'll just like chill in my room in silence for a couple hours just to kind of remind myself that I need that and give my brain time to like do what it's supposed to do without the constant bombarding of other people's opinions. Um,
Sunday for me, especially without football, is probably like my most creative day.
yeah,
Because there's not a lot going on. And
right.
because I work the next day, I can't go out. And so I'm just not really into the NBA regular season. So I'm just I got a lot done Sunday on
Hmm.
this project I'm working on that I'll keep it quiet right now. But
Okay.
I just like a great idea came to me for this book, this world that I'm trying to build. And immediately then I went for a walk, and while I'm walking, like six different things just popped into my head, and it just started with boredom. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, I'm team. People have to relearn how to be bored, and that's not to say
Yeah.
you can't. Everyone watches movies, but I do think it's different. It's a different. And don't get me wrong, I love all the conveniences, but even
Right.
within how we used to watch movies, it was more attention grabbing in the sense that like you got
Correct.
up off your couch and grabbed a Blu-ray and put it in that disc. If 10 minutes passed and it didn't pick up your attention, you didn't want to get back up and switch it out.
So you had to sit there and
You
watch
sat there
it.
and watched
Yeah.
it, and maybe it grew on you. I've said
Hmm.
this on the pod before, but like when you had to buy CDs, how many album cut songs would you have never caught if you first listened to that
If
album on
you
streaming?
if you had the option to skip on your phone
Yeah.
or whatever, yeah.
There's you ever have an album that you absolutely love that you and then you or a song on a or an album cut or something that you absolutely love and
Hmm.
then you it came along before social media and then you
Right.
find out people thought it was whack and you were just blown away.
Yeah.
Like there's a Jay-Z song you don't know that I just thought was like one of the greatest recordings ever and it's widely regarded as bad, but like how would I have known?
Wait, people don't like that song?
I mean the royal yeah, it's not highly regarded as a
What?
like that
Really?
whole album isn't really that highly
Well,
regarded.
the album I get, that song is hard as fuck though.
Um or like Hola Jovito,
Yeah.
Never Change. Those are I think Never Change was popular. Song Cry was popular. But Hola
Hmm.
Jovito, You Don't Know, all like a lot of those songs or Bitches and Sisters, just different tracks like that that I just thought were great. But
Yeah.
find out the critics didn't like them, whoever,
Oh no,
whoever
yeah.
vibe wrote about it. But like I was in my own world with that album,
Yeah, you
like
weren't bombarded with like seeing everyone shit on
and so
it.
it just blew my mind. And another one is like I stopped watching wrestling when I was like 14. I
Right.
derisively say when I went through puberty, but that's just mean.
Hmm.
And I was a fool. Like before I got a Twitter, I just didn't. I thought everyone did that.
Yeah.
And then I got Twitter and I realized like a lot of people
A lot
just
of
never
people.
stopped.
It's really,
Wrestling's
yeah.
really popular, but that's a world I just didn't know existed.
Yeah, I thought it. So I thought it like. I mean, I obviously knew it was popular the entire time because kids watch it. So I assumed it was just kids watching it the whole time, you know. Uh, but I thought like you. I thought like around like maybe freshman or sophomore year, every like we stopped,
Yeah.
and then it felt, and then it hit,
I just
but
thought
then it felt
everybody
like,
stopped.
and yeah, and I thought we all stopped, and then I felt like it came back recently because of all like the Rock. I mean, not the Rock. Yeah, like the John Cena retiring, and then like the Rock had a and their little fight they had. I remember they fought back when I was in college, and we like watched that on YouTube, you know, whatever, just for like the sake of our childhood. But like, you know, I thought it was just like, oh, like I follow some of the women wrestlers on Instagram because they're pretty, you know,
Yeah.
and they seem cool. But like niggas really watch now, and I'm like, oh, y'all really watch for real like that. When we were at the bar and and
Go.
I don't want to say his name, but our friend's friend was there and he
Oh
was
yeah,
talking about
yeah, yeah.
wrestling, and we were like, really? Like, you know, like
I do love when they do that though. They'll be like, "No, man, it be hoes on there." Yes, because I gotta watch wrestling to see pretty women in
right,
2026.
right,
Somehow, I don't think that's why you're watching.
right. That's correct. It's funny. It reminds me of that viral tweet. This guy was like, "I've seen a million times more beautiful women than my grandfather ever saw in his whole life,
Yes.
just because of social media."
No, you don't understand. I watch it for the bitches. Okay, like that's what
Oh, it's
you
like, all
gotta
right,
watch
bro.
7 hours a week of wrestling
Wrestling.
for
You have to
women.
watch wrestling for the bitches.
Give me a break.
You
Just
don't
say you
watch.
like
You
it,
don't
bro.
watch. You've been better off saying you watched the Winter Olympics for the pretty
Yeah.
girls. Like that made more sense.
Ain't
Gymnastics,
nobody gonna whoop
ballet.
your ass. Like you just say you
Yeah,
like it.
it's fine.
You ain't asking me to pay for you to watch it, so fuck it. Like it's your
Correct.
money.
Yeah, do what you do, bro. It's your TV.
It's like, oh, but you understand? It'd be some hoes on there. Okay, all right,
It's
that's
like
what we're doing. Nah, man, I don't know how we got there, but yeah, I just
me neither.
sometimes I do miss being
Um,
bored. I don't know if I'll ever get to the point where I'm just walking without a podcast. I
no, yeah, yeah. I don't think I could. I feel weird walking a cappella. I'm not gonna hold you. Like
yeah,
it almost
um,
throws my rhythm off. Like, how fast do I walk if I don't walk to the beat of the music?
yeah. Like I no longer like grocery shop with headphones. Just
Okay.
because it's just a couple years ago I just made the decision to at least when I run errands, just be a part of the world, you know.
Yeah.
But when I'm walking, it's just me out there anyway. So like
Right.
I wave
You
at
might as well.
the neighbors that walk past. Which is
Yeah.
by the way, a sign you in a good neighborhood when people are just like jogging in the afternoon and waving and just happy.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
and so, but nah, but like running the Target, running the grocery store, I leave the headphones at home. I just like to be, um, I don't know, just like to be present. So, I'm getting
Yeah, I
better about
agree.
it, but it's hard. It gets hard. And the thing is, we remember a before. Imagine how hard it is to people who don't, if they're someone 10 years younger than
Yeah,
us. Like they don't even know
correct.
an analog world, you know?
Like they screen time is a part of their like life. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like they have no before or after. Like I didn't get my, I mean, I had cell phones throughout high school, but I wasn't really into phones until like college, pretty much, or whenever the iPhone came out, or whenever I got my first iPhone, because it had everything on there. Um,
And my first cell phone was 17. My first smartphone, I was in my 20s,
yeah, same,
So,
same. I think I was like 2021.
oh. All right, I guess this one is up to me on this.
Okay,
So, question from a listener.
okay.
Uh, if all jobs paid the same, what would you be?
Ooh, that's a really good question. If all jobs paid the same, huh? So the easy answer would be this, because we do want to make this, a
One
thing.
caveat.
Okay,
Assume you could just have the education required and the qualifications
got it.
required. So you don't
Okay,
have, we're not saying you got to go to be a surgeon and go back to
go to
school.
go to
Yeah.
school to. Okay, gotcha,
Tomorrow
gotcha.
you
Okay,
wake
yeah,
up
that
qualified to do it.
wake up, boom.
Yeah.
Okay. I would probably want to be some sort of either something in marketing, like some sort of like marketing executive, or like marketing manager, or something in the film industry. So maybe like a producer or a director or something like that.
I can dig it. Let me think. So okay, I'm gonna do two parts. One a
Okay,
creative answer and one like a white collar professional answer.
got you.
Um, I want to be a defense attorney if all things are created equal.
Okay,
And creative, I want to be on Broadway. Fuck it. I'd like want to be like
really?
not a
That is
musical
a
because I
surprising
can't
answer.
sing, but
Right.
yeah, the one I'd like to do, I would probably be like stage plays or something like that.
Interesting. Huh.
So those
That's
are my
dope.
two answers.
You
Did
know,
you want
actually,
to take a crack at, you did creative. Did you want to take a crack at a white collar? You did marketing. Never mind.
yeah, well, that
Um,
to me would be creative because I would be doing like, the ads and the content and stuff like that. I will say, to your play point, I do wish I had done plays in theater growing up, because a lot of my poet friends who are really, really good performers,
yeah.
they've done those and been on stage. So I do wish I had done that or had thought to, do that. I guess I could still, but just never thought about it like that. Serious one, like or a white collar career. Hmm. I don't know. I think uh I don't know that stuff. I'd probably have to think more about that. I think
Okay.
my white collar's not ever really been part of my dream. I want the money. I want the money, but not the
How
maybe not the
about
routine per se.
a PhD professor? What would you teach? I'll
Ooh,
give you a blend of both. You can do white collar
that's a
work and the
okay.
creative. So if you could teach a college course and
Yeah,
tomorrow
okay.
you had the PhD to do it, what would you do?
So it would either be, I mean, I guess it's kind of all encompassing, but I'd have to say probably English would be the general answer, but my focus, I guess, would primarily be creative writing or poetry, creative writing slash and or poetry.
Okay, okay. All right. You got a rant for the people?
Yeah, I know everybody's excited about the weather. Well, was excited about the weather getting warm temporarily for a minute there. We got pump fake. Apparently that motherfucking groundhog was right. He was not lying to us. We
Dude,
got
today
another
was an
week of
office
winter.
day for me. I didn't even think about it. I just threw on my clothes and stepped outside and I
It's
was
like
like,
30. It was
damn.
like 30 degrees all day.
Didn't even think to check. I thought we were past that. Sorry.
No, me too. I went outside and I went outside to like, sunbathe, get a little bit of have a lizard break, and I was like, oh, it's cold as shit out here, and it was like kind of windy too. Um, but yeah, no, spring is here, which is my worst. For me, it's the worst part of the year because
Okay.
I have really bad allergies. So the pollen, I can see it like forming in place. I have a very keen eye for it because I've been avoiding it my whole life. And I can see it on the patio furniture, and I'm like, damn it, I can't even sit on the furniture no more because my face is gonna blow up like a balloon. So unfortunately, this time of year where I'm just like chugging allergy meds by the by like threes and just eye drops all day long, and you just look like Hitch when he had the food allergy in that one scene.
True story for the viewers,
So I
listeners.
did not get beat up. If my
Uh,
face looks weird, it's just the allergies. Nobody ran the fade on me.
Speaking of hits, true story for the viewers and listeners. We actually planned to record an episode on that movie, but it was so bad we scrapped it.
Yeah, Yeah,
That movie
shout
did
out to
not
Will
age
Smith
well,
and
man.
it didn't. Shout out to Will Smith and Eva Mendes though, because their charisma really carried that movie. And Kevin James. Um,
Uh, it was, I mean, the
w-
first 20 minutes, I
when
was
I
like,
was
this
a
is
kid,
unwatchable.
yeah, when I was a kid, I thought that movie was great. Like I really
Yeah.
thought that movie was phenomenal, and I still enjoy watching. I'm not gonna hold you, but it is a good. I call it a good bad movie.
I couldn't even finish it. I couldn't even, like, I think I texted you 20 minutes in, like,
You
I'm
did. You were
using
like,
my,
"Fuck this. We'll call her audible." You were like, "Let me use one of my vetoes."
yeah, couldn't even do it. So, stock up on your allergy meds, people. Tis the
Yes,
season. We got to get through. We got to get through this part before we get to summer pool season,
correct.
and the women at the pool with their ass out. So we'll get there soon enough. We just got to get through this rough patch. About 6 weeks of the pollen is like green, right? And that's the
Yeah,
stuff
well,
that be
yeah,
like
it's
bar
like
patios.
it looks like tennis ball fuzz, but like pixelated basically. Yes.